Good morning, family. Good morning, good morning, gentle people. Good morning. What you guys do? You guys alright? Yeah, man. And if you guys alright, me alright too. Blessings. Good morning, guys. Now, we pull over to do this video. And it is a follow-up video. And the video I did about Haiti. Because I think many people look over the video and nah, maybe might probably are looking at it too deep. We understand, but we just want to reason on a broader level regarding that video. Now, people, in the video, me I say, boy, we need to look off our own situation, because nobody now come. When I say nobody now come, nobody ain't coming to save our black asses. That's what I mean. Nobody now come to save we. And if the same situation we are going to Haiti should flip to Jamaica, it will be the same thing. And if it's the same something we're going to Haiti, going to Barbados, it would be the same thing. You know, some people would come, some people chose a lifeline and try to help us. Some people who would even try to help us, but the help come with attachments. Do you understand me? You have to sell out this and that, just like the Chinese them said they might help with tolling on the road, and we have to give them land and all that, whatever else come with the whole dealing with them behind the help. So these are the stuff I try to explain to my people. Some people don't understand that what's going on with Haiti is all of our problem. It's not Jamaica problem only. Jamaica cannot manage this. This is bigger than anyone. One away black country. I said, boy, we are our island, so we are jumping and go do this. This take a coalition. When we say a coalition, it mean a group of us. Look how much country in Africa. Our country in Africa, about 55 countries in Africa. If the 55 of them get up, and plus all of the Caribbean island and everywhere black people there, you know, believe so we can come form with a nice coalition. That means that anything, any disaster, anything that broke out in any one of the country within the coalition, we can run to the aid as black people. You don't think we have enough where we can rush to the aid of other people? This bigger than any one country. We can conquer anything with unity. Unity is strength, and that's what the black people have lost from a born come on earth. We don't see the unity among us. But everybody else them unite. You have the Chinese them unite, and them a carry out them plan what them have. You have the Indian them unite, them a carry out the plan what them have. You have the white people them unite, them a carry out the plan what them have. We can unite too, and we must have a plan. And if we don't have a plan, and always, this is our problem. And no matter what country we are as black people, like me mentioned in my video, we always seems like we're looking for somebody to come save us. We're always looking for a savior to come save us, and the savior is always be the white man. Listen to black people and say for life, me I tell, every time a disaster happen, every time something broke out, every time something get negative in our black country, we always look for help from overseas, from some other. We never ever consider say, so Africa can help. And the rest of Caribbean them in a coalition, we just have a coalition. Just like the United States have allies. If any war broke out or anything broke out, them have allies, them come together and then boom, them create that, them have them allies, I am not talking about no allies for no war, because we're not trying to war nobody. The ally me I talk about, the allies among us to help each other, that every problem will be the goddamn white man problem. That's all me I say. Haiti is supposed to get help based on human rights and how it work under the law. We see them supposed to get help. Where we say, boy, why them not help Haiti? Why them not help Haiti? And we as black people, I'm not talking about Jamaica. I want to understand, they say, this is bigger than any one country in the black region. It have to take a group. No one country, no one island can go there and say them and lift up this a big old heavy problem. It's not gonna work. It's gonna take a group effort from Africa to the Caribbean. Black people need to take a stand. People, what is wrong with my argument? Let me ask you again, say, haven't the white man done enough for us? Maybe that can stick some people the wrong way. But it's reality. Haven't the white man, yes, the white man does that are wrong. That's not what me having in this video. Me know myself as the son of a Rasta man. Me already know my history. So me know me there at now. So me could talk about where we at and how we can move forward. Do you understand me? Where we at as black people? How can we move forward? How can we salvage what is left of our life after slavery? We have come a long way. You have a black man was president, not for just one term, but 2 terms. Some things are systematic, but we can push on through. So what is wrong when we have a coalition of black countries? We tell them to say this bigger than any one. This bigger than the Caribbean. This bigger than the Caribbean. Me not lie, people. We as black people need to extend. We need to extend we arm over Africa. Black people need to sit down and reason. All the black leaders them and that them need to do at this time. At this time, sit down and reason. Where's the coalition? Eh? Where are the allies? If something happened to Jamaica, that's what I say, tell you, say, what you say going on Haiti there? We already born come see it, you know. We born come see the struggle at Haiti. We quarrel and say, oh my God, France are doing them bad, this and that and rare. But we don't sit down and say that as black people. As countries are coalition, we just sit down and say, well, I'm not going to sit down here and say, coming off a rock the boat, coming off if we make flower ship sink a sea. We know my rice ship sink a sea. We know my beggy ship sink a sea. As black people, always the power knees. Me ask again, haven't the white man done enough for us? Me talk about good stuff. Get away from slavery. Me already know my history. Don't matter believe say, me drain of that. So we are here right now. Let's how we move from here to there. How we get out of this. When we look around us at black people, we see the Chinese, them know them have them plan, you know. See them spread out all over the world and do them thing. Them plan solid and them a move with them plan. When I look at the Indian, they spread out all over the world. Indian run Silicon Valley. I'm going to tell you guys all the time, it's not the Chinese run Silicon Valley, the tech industry. It's not the white man run Silicon Valley, the tech industry. The Indians from India. Them have them plan already, you know. So them educate them people. Indian use education and dig themselves out of poverty. Chinese have. The white man, them have them links and contacts. You know that them run the thing. People, we have to speak the truth. And them stick together. When we go to the Chinese mall and we go to the Filipino mall, these people come out and support themselves, each other. We need to have a goddamn plan. We need to have a plan. So we say, when we say, haven't the white man done enough for us already? When we say that, my meaning, look at white countries. Look how many black people in white countries. Me talk about black people from the Caribbean, black people from Africa. In a white man country, the same white man them admit us in a them country. Say, yeah man, you can come. Come live. Come go to school. Come get a trade. Come get a job. Some even in a politics. I'm talking about black people from the Caribbean to Africa are in politics in a white man country. Black people from the Caribbean to Africa are wealthy, very wealthy in a white man country over here, so even Florida. There's black man from Caribbean to Africa that is wealthy right as South Africa, in Florida. There are black people, me not just talk about one state. There are black people from the Caribbean to Africa who are wealthy, living at this state. You talk about wealthy African, wealthy Asian, wealthy Jamaican, wealthy Barbadian, wealthy people. They are here. And in this one state me I talk about. Think about how many states in America. And this is just America. We're not talking about Canada. We're not talking about England. We're not talking about Germany, France, all them places where black people live. We come from the Caribbean to Africa. Some of them even in a politics. So when we're going to know ourselves, When we're going to know ourselves and line up and have a coalition, that may ask, have the white man done enough for us? Every little thing we look for the white man for help. Look what is going on in Haiti. A white man, they might look for help, man. A white people, they might look for help them in Haiti. We as black people, what is going on in Haiti is our business too. But it's bigger than Jamaica. Jamaica can't push out the head and say, boy, we got this, that, and the other. It don't work like that. And as a black country, they don't better, me know they don't feel better, more accepting of a black coalition, black ally. Fly down in Haiti and say, what go on, boy, so? We are Africans, we are Caribbean, from Africa to the Caribbean. Them see a coalition of black countries. Fly go down Haiti and say, look here. Enough is enough. One is over. If crooked politicians down there, so the coalition, they get them out. To bring stability to the region, whatever the region, whether it be Africa, because Africa stick are going bad to the people. Africa are going bad in Rwanda. You know, some US have to run out from over there. They have to run. The embassy locked down and everybody have to left. Right now they're on a mission right now and move people out of Africa. Because they have two generals fight against each other. You know? The top man and the one man below him is like the president and the vice president, because these general, them hold power for so long, militarize the country, and them the nonsense are going among us in our country, and we just sit down and we just watch country after country, people in Africa too, one leader just decides to go slaughter off him people. There's no coalition, we just sit down and watch him. So, and on my country, where we wait for the US to go over, they go bomb him. Wait till the US. How are the US there? How are the US there? How are the UN there? How are the UN there? People, it happen in Africa too, where black people are sit down and wait for the white man come solve black Africa problem. Before we sit down as a group of people from Africa to the Caribbean and sit down and say, how can we fix our problem? How can we come together, find a team, a group of people, just like how the US have them ally? The time of war, or if them have disaster, these allied countries go help each other. So now we look on Haiti over the years, as close as they are to the United States. Some of them are run cover the United States, them ship them and them send them back, right? And we are look and say, why US not send somebody down there? Then we hear said the US and Canada attack, and the US wanted Canada, as I was reading, to go down there, go lead the charge down there. What kind of lead you gonna lead there? What kind of charge? What you gonna do? But anyway, France jump, the Canada jump out of it. England now want nothing to do it down there. All right, you see how these people back out of it. It's not their business. A lot of time this is civil unrest, and whenever you have civil unrest in a country, even the USA back out of it. Eh? Same thing I go on in Africa right now. The US pack up embassy and cut out, and how much people live in Africa, the US are trying to evacuate them right now. Yes, the US are trying to evacuate American citizens with their Africa right now. Cause two general decide say they might stir up them era. Two general enough for the same place. Two general. They want to prove who for bars bigger than the other. That's all that is. That's all that is. Out of control men. Egotistical. This is where you need the coalition. Who speak for us? We're not a coalition, so here comes America. We're going to fly down there again for try to solve a problem. From your boy till now. Talk truth. Talk truth, people. From your boy till now. If an America go down there, the UN go down there, they go stop. Them two general probably go on and go. People fleeing from this area in Africa right now. Thousands of people run away, displaced from their home because two general decide to prove who for bars bigger than the other. That's all it is. Nobody that come from outside a war. There's no need for this war. But the man just two general. They hated for each other. You know, just cause them era. You know, stuff like this, man. That's how I say, people. What video I'm doing now? The reason I do that video there, I'm say Haiti problem is only going to be solved by us holding hands. Remember me, I tell you that. Haiti's problem is only going to be solved by us holding hands. Now, let me ask a question. Say, you are Haiti. Say, Jamaica go through the same stuff. Who would you rather see come to Jamaica to help with? Would you like some white people from the UN or the US soldiers, some white people? You know, think about what I'm saying here. Or would you rather acceptance of a coalition of black people from Africa to the Caribbean embark on your country and try to seek help. Same brothers and sisters we can understand what you are going through. Talk truth. Talk truth, people. I'm not saying white people can be among us or in the coalition. Yes, okay, white Jamaican, they're white African, they're white all type of stuff. But we need to you talk about control. Who running the front line? Who calling the shots? It's always everybody is calling the shot for us. Because we no group. We no group up. We no group up, people. We no group up. We loose. We no team up. We're wild. And we no stupid, you know. Nothing named stupid when it come too close to us. We're not stupid. We are not some stupid. We just need to unite. The same unity among our black people. You know, we learn to hate each other and hate ourselves. That's why when we have money, we move out from among us and we're going to live among some other people, some different color. Because we hate ourselves and we can't wait to get rich, we move from among ourselves. It's just some embedded stuff in our way. We can't stand black people, we can't this and that, and we hate ourselves. Sometimes we don't even know why we do it. But there's some stuff embedded inside of us. We talk to Chinese people now, several Chinese people. I ask why they feel certain way against black people. Them say the movies what them watch. They show black people in a bad light, the drugs pusher, the this, the that. The Chinese don't know why them hate black people and us. The movies. A lot of it is just lack of understanding. You don't understand my culture, I do not understand yours. So we don't communicate and we don't reason, we don't talk. So therefore we are go walking away with our own understanding and don't understand each other's culture. You understand me? And a lot of that is lack of understanding, my people. But back to the conversation at hand. Haiti's problem is our problem. Is black problem. Is the region's problem. It's bigger than Jamaica. It's bigger than any single country. It's gonna take. The argument I make, you see how close it is to the US. You see the US, you think that the US can go there go? Do them think for whatever reason and decide not to go down there, go try to put foot on the soil. I don't know if it would be helpful or not. Some are gonna say the reason why them wouldn't go down there go help them. I don't know the result, what come behind that. Let's talk about why they not touch foot on the soil down there and you know, stuff like that. Think about it. It's time black people must realize that nobody now come. Then nobody now come, people. Nobody now come. Me say nobody now come. From the day I try getting on the head and I couldn't understand the language. Say nobody now come. Nobody now come for me. I will have to find it out yourself and fix it for yourself. Nobody now come. From me come for earth, black people are wait for a savior. Me come to tell you for the first time. Me a big man now. And me say nobody now come. Make me be the first to tell you no. Nobody now come. Nobody now come. Fix it yourself. With the knowledge that we get as we travel this world. And even the white man will open them country, make we come in, come learn new skills. If we serious, we can take it back to our country, we can teach others. Education. A lot of scientists, a lot of doctors. Some of them will come from Africa to the Caribbean, even in the politics in a white man country. A lot of us can help. A lot of us in a white man country come from Caribbean to Africa are millionaires and billionaires, so wealthy in a white man country. If we pony up all of these knowledge and whatever we have and zero in for ourselves and say, you know what? It's self-help time now, you know. It's self-help time. We're not separating ourselves from the white man. We are not. We are not trying to separate ourselves from the Chinese man or the Indian man. We are not. We just need to be in control of our damn life. That's what we're trying to say here to black people. We just need to be in control for once. We'll never be no control. We have a group of us, I say, in the alliance. We need alliances among us. For disaster and stuff like Wagwan and Haiti. Because look now at Haiti, nobody now come. How many years now? From a barn to backside, Haiti had a struggle. Nobody now come because we are waiting for the white man to come fix it. They say they now come. They now come. Nobody now come. Me say you get a little aid, but you come with attachment. Eh? Conditions. Look on the IMF and Jamaica. Get a little barrels, them to they want to put up on back street. To get a little barrels on IMF Jamaican, have to go up on back road. Back road. Conditions, attachments. It's time we as black people rise up. From Caribbean to Africa, we probably can have our money in our pot like a partner. That means if a country need money, we borrow it and put it back there like the IMF. So we have them condition there. Where black people are do all this goddamn years. What them I do? Well, don't go across Europe, go try find some other people with some, we have a different mind for trade with and stuff. Why black countries not have some money in the kitty put on? Don't tell me so we're poor. Cause nobody know we're expensive suit like black leaders and black people. Don't tell me so we're poor about you. Cause don't make me have to go down there and tell us how much percent Americans over here so black people and who spend the most money over so. Black people spend the most money in America. Black people spend the most money on everything else. 20% spend more than 80%. Believe it or not. I'm going to talk to people all the time and then I understand these things. So black people spend so much, that means that them have the money and we can do more. So I'm talking about this, do these videos. People think I say, boy, Carlos, you know, say Jamaica can't do this. Jamaica need help. How Jamaica forgot help Haiti? That was not the nature of the video, family. The nature of the video is, this is bigger than Jamaica. It's all of our problem. Because if what is happening to Haiti ever happen in our country, and never say never, people. Never say never. The Spirit of God, it don't happen to you. That's all I need to say now. Don't say that will never happen to me. Do you hear me? Me have to eat those words before. You look at other people and say, it will never happen to you. Just pray to God that it never happened to you. But never say never. What is going on in Haiti with the power earth? If on this year, next year, we probably get old and dead and gone and then Jamaica broke out. We don't know people. Hurt to the pan. Things change. Hurt never. What if one day something happen like what going on in Haiti? Where's the coalition? We're going to sit down again and wait for the UN to come in or America. America come, man. They might come. Some more time we sit down here, we know. No, man, nobody not attack we, man. If they might try to attack we, at least America, they right there, so they might try this and they might help out and this and that. Always a depend for the savior. Always a depend for the savior. From a come on earth, our type of people, always I look for a savior. And then blame everybody else for problem because we don't unite. Look at these people, them unite country. Them unite, you know. The people have them allies. Go touch them and swam. Go touch one and see what happened to you. And in this case, I'm not talking about war. We can't go up against a man. We're not built like that, at least not yet. We are talking about disaster, allies for disaster. We can be good allies for disaster, outbreak in our country, for peacekeeping. While going to Africa right now, the allies, we should not wait for America to go there. Or waiting in there. Africa, that the country should call on all the Africa, almost 55 countries in Africa, call on all the African countries, Caribbean, and pitching over here, pitching twos and fews, and say, may I come too. May I come too. We are going to see what going on with brother land, with sister land. And we fix it. Because that day might come when Jamaica gonna need the help of the ally. Instead of some other people when they come. Some other people now come. Me are telling already, you know. Nobody now come. Get it in our head, black people. Nobody not coming. We must figure it out ourselves. And I really truly believe, to be honest, haven't the white man done enough for us to pick up right now what we learn and what we have and push on through and create something, so not keep always burdening the white man, even though him give us something, give us knowledge, give us education in them country. We have to run from where our black leaders live. We're there because them treat us so bad. Go a white man country for education, trade, better school, wealth. Some of them even some black people even politics. African black leader, African immigrant and the Caribbean immigrant. Some of them up here so even in a politics, man. You don't get no better than that. In a politics, you know. So if we all decide so we're going to use this gift, We will get from the white man. Remember me I say no. I will part thing happen slavery and the systematic war now. Enough things need to be fixed. But where is the unity among us? Besides that, all we hear people crying from the barn, my people. But here's a man grow up right now, me have my days, I have a platform. And I might hear this for the first time. Because me see now, me identify the problem. The problem is us. We don't unite. See, Haiti gonna stay like that for the longest. Because what? Nobody now come. Them still a wait. Nobody now come. And because happen to we in our country, we don't worry about them. Left them in H and this and yeah. Because in a full country. People, and we just look on the picture, we look on the squalor. Africa the same thing. There are countries in Africa, see away people. That we need some help. In a country, in Africa. See away people. Terrorists in Africa and all type of stuff, a kidnap you out of university, shoot up town, all type of stuff, people. And if the US gonna go there, go bomb them up and kill out some terrorists, not done of it. Me say the US not go there with them helicopter and sit there and send soldiers, they go blow up and mash up some people. Not come of it. Because we sit down. Because it's not happening in our country. We don't have a coalition. We don't have a coalition of nations. We could have that people like the United Nations. Do you hear me? Who control the United Nations? Have nothing to do with the black nation. So US control that. Pretty much, right? US control all of that. And the boss of the building. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Right? But what for we think? And when we call our own shots, we can follow back for the next how much century? We can follow back. It's time for us. We're not gonna go against the US. We're not trying to go against Canada, China. Anyway, we're not trying to go against nobody. It's time for we to be in control of our destiny. Farmer coalition throughout the Caribbean, straight to Africa. Haiti would have been helped long time. Them gunmen out there, me know them not listen to some black African and some people in the coalition to seek change in them country. Because years Haiti wait and look here, nobody now come. People, nobody. And me I left on with this. Unity is strength. And when we unite, there's nothing that we can't conquer. We understand that Jamaica alone cannot lift up the heavy weight of Haiti. But if there are other countries we unite, we're not the allied force or whatever whatever we want to call it, in the coalition. If other countries come, remember this Haiti piece of plank is too heavy for Jamaica. We can't touch it. But if other countries in the black community come put a hand on the same heavy piece of plank named Haiti, we'll be able to lift it up. There's countries from the Caribbean to Africa have so much resources. We can't do it. So much resources. You think so? Because some of us just look at Africa with a man with a piece of stick and piece of cloth covering butt. That's not what Africa is to some of us who understand what's going on in Africa. Some people don't understand Africa. They think Africa is just a plain piece of land where everybody hungry and flying and every corner. People, Africa is bigger than that. And a lot of us need to re-educate ourselves about Africa. Minus what them teach us when we grow up in a school, so we lose appetite for Africa and make a want to stay in the West. All those stuff just make a want to stay in the West, Because when you look at all the depiction of African, I come out to that flying and them icon and them mag and them hungry. You don't want to go to that land. You want to stay in the West, right? But those images really work. They work our mind. You don't want to go back to Africa. We spend our life in the West, a fight for a position, fight to be a part of something which have been and big old Africa there's someone we don't want to go back there based on the appetite we have from our youth, based on the depiction, the movies, the books. People can do this, you know. People, we can do this. People, believe me, we can do this. We look for ourselves and say, well, we can't this. Then who fi do it? Now, like, seriously. Who fi do this? Who? Who fi do this? See here today? Who fi do this? And if there's a Asian writer so I watch me, them that agree with me too, who must do this? I years we see here to go on so. But we sit down and I wait for other people to come in. And I look say, if any day the same thing we're going to Haiti happen to your country, and the same thing, nobody now come either. Nobody now come. Nobody now come. Nobody now come. Nobody not better than the Haitians them. We not better than each other. Because anywhere we go, them and look for our black ass like who we are and what we are. And I lie. No matter your skin light. You think they recognize you? Come on now. We're not different from the Haitian them, you know, people. When I run across when I sit down and reason with them. I say, what happened to your country and my country? It's just politician plunder our country. And I say, both sides of your politician and your country plunder it. I say, the both sides of my country plunder it. And every Asian me talk to, them agree with me. Every Asian me talk to, me run that line upon them. I say, our politician. I say, both politicians of my country mash up my country. And them agree that both politicians and Haiti mash up them country too. The Haitian people them have a clear understanding of what's going on. But something in Haiti, all right. Leadership, sell out, leadership, that's why the people are quarrel. Every time I see them interview one of these people under the conflict zone, they talk about leadership, or leader them check everything and they don't have no school and no job, they don't have no infrastructure. Most of the fight we hear Haiti, a fight, even when we do that video the other day, people are the same cry we have in Jamaica. It's just because our don't reach the road like that as yet. The same thing that is going on in Haiti that make Haiti matches strike to a flammable place. It's the same fight we're crying for every day in Jamaica. Police link up with bad man in Haiti, and that me hear them talk about now. They were crying about that. Politician link up with bad man in Haiti and gangs, some of the gangs them over there, and that them a cry about. Political corruption in Haiti, and that them a fight about now. Every time the camera go up on one of them and they even barbecue, and that them a talk about. Even other people me see them interview from Haiti. That's them sole cry. Corruption, corruption, corruption. The same. Look here, how far is Jamaica better in terms of corruption? Is Jamaica better in terms of corruption? I would call Jamaica a flammable place. That any day a stick of matches can light and the whole place blew up. If we don't change our ways, my people. So we are not that far from Haiti with the terms of all this nonsense. You understand me? Anyway, people, as usual, me a student in the class. Make sure say the comments make sense in every sentence. If for the first time on this platform you like what I go on over here, so what we do, follow me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and always come back in the family group so. And if you don't feel like doing it right now, you can always step off and find me back another time when you feel like you join the family. We really appreciate you watching the video anyway. People think about this video. Tell me what you think as a Jamaican, as a black person. Even if you're not black, you're just concerned about the region and how we are move and how we are live. And when as we get older and we see no change, something we grow up in and we hear the same cry. But we see no change, we see no result. We don't even see them work to improve this stuff. You tell me if what I said a while ago, if it's going to be a good solution for the relationship CARICOM to Africa be better, tighter, closer. And we have an alliance among us that any firelight in one of our country. I'm not saying that we don't want help from the US. Don't get me wrong, me want to understand me, you know. Me not say if we have an alliance, we're not going to take help from England, Canada, and America. Yes, we will take them help. But who call the shots? Who call the shots? That's the difference. That's the difference. We will take help if they want to eat us. Why not? What if we want a few helicopters and some weaponry or some money, some food source because we have flood and disaster. What if we want something from the US and Canada? We're not going to say no. We're always going to be them friend. But as a black alliance, who call the shots? Them place we must find ourselves, man. And because we never try to help ourselves, and the US is always there to help, them always call the shots. Would you wrong them? Would you wrong them? If they must spend all the goddamn money, every time they must come with the power, they must come with the muscle, they must come with the material. And you want to call the shots? Who would call the shots? And take over that damn thing, man, because you like we don't have no sense. People, common sense. You don't know if you help yourself. You don't know if you do nothing, boy. And me if you come help you. Sending manpower, equipment, material, money, advice. Might as well me take over everything. So that's why you see the US and all these other countries lead and run things in other countries. Because the people under there feel to lead. You're gonna be led. Allow me to tell. People look on the good no man. The founder never look on it so all these years in a man. Say, how we feel to freaking lead. And we depend on other people to come in and help we. No. We need to have our own alliance. We need to have our own alliance. And anything go on is a black alliance ready to help the black country. And also, the alliance can go help the white country too. We have a black alliance and the US. A struggle of disaster. We go help them two people. The black alliance go help them. If Canada have problem, the black alliance go help them too. So when we have problem, the US can help and Canada. But who call the shots? Because the black alliance, if they call America, you know, America call the shots. In the country, but it doesn't help them out. Right? Canada call the shots. Under your zone, under your territory. But when they're in the Caribbean or Africa, you should have called the shots. Even when you get aid from the US or Canada or England. But we don't lead nothing. We displace, we don't organize, we backstab, we sell out, we so, we can't go bring come against each other. We don't know how to do nothing because I saw everybody look on we even though we're smart because we sit down and we don't try to do it for ourselves. We make everybody come do it. So now the US fly come to your place now with their money, equipment, expertise, and all that. They will lead. Because they realize say, you don't have the damn sense anyway. We follow the people. Come on, man. Come on, man. We have our own people. I swear to God, this come to me. And I said, our problem. We need to have our own alliance. I mean, I talk about my own alliance. I'm not talking about separate yourself from the rest of the world. No. We're going to love the rest of the world same way, relationships same way, and believe in stronger bonds. I'm talking about a black alliance, and even if the US come in and help in the alliance, and I say, them say you want some more equipment in there, I say, all right, US is going to help Africa and the black alliance. Them can come even with them helicopter, come search and rescue all them things where knows a country do when we have disaster or certain thing. You come there, but who call the shots? That be I say. So, who call the shots when the US go out different country? And them. Because we're going to have no damn sense. We're not organized. You think of an alliance from Africa to the Caribbean? That would be easy to be broken. I tell you, that. And the same alliance can extend to any country in the world that is going through something, a disaster. But it is made for us that we stop, sit down and wait for the white man to come, the UN to come, the US to come. We've been seeing it at Haiti. They've been waiting on somebody to come, some sort of savior down at Haiti will now come. And as a black person, you know the struggle on this earth. You know what Asian people are going through right now. You know. You don't know. As a black person, you know. Just think about poor life, squalor life, suffer life, life in fear, kidnapping, raping, gunshot, mayhem, No government, no law enforcement, no security, no school, no work, no transportation. Everything locked down. In Africa, same way. Them seize even a lab, a bio lab. The man them seize a bio lab, don't know because the scientists them have to run out like gone, left the lab. The man them seize a lab with all type of stuff in there, you know, people. Can broke out pandemic, you know. They don't know what they are doing, you know. But you see, leaders in Africa, man like a them there, you must have people in the coalition to straighten that out. Too much man run us with big ego around these countries. We need a coalition. And that are going to Africa, they will have to put up or the coalition are go there. They wouldn't even do that, you know. Them two generals in Africa right now will make Africa shut down and stuff. They wouldn't even try if we have a coalition. Because they know the coalition have certain rules. That could happen. That was say going to Africa when these two generals decide say one of them, you know, and like the prime minister and the deputy prime minister, they like I told them a fight. Like the prime minister, and let me tell the people, I don't go to Africa, you know. It's not like another country coming pandemic, you know. The two man will use ego, mash up the whole place. Because guess what my whipper? No man my whipper US to go in them and go drop two bomb and bomb up and mash up and do what they do. That's what we used to. From your boy till now. And because we not be able to say US government drop a base. I have a base over there all of a sudden. Because we not organized people. Yes, is organized, the Chinese, the white, the Indian. Them have a clear path. Them know where them are go. And them are set it. Look, them are set it for them generation to come. Look upon we don't go care about ourselves. But we pick reach 18, we run him out of the house and say, about time for me now, time for me, it's time to go up on my shipping tour, it's time to tour this world now, it's time for me, it's time for me. We run out to pick that. Some black people think, you know. While every youth reach a certain age, we think to them too old now. It's time for you to go. We don't left nothing for them, no future for them. They have to start on their own. And black people have it the hardest if you really rise up, because even when you have it as a black person, you have your parents to take care of. You have your brother where I call her beg your money, your sister where I call her beg your money, a friend, because black people is always in the know. I'm not talking about those island people alone. I'm talking about black people right here in America too. There's always somebody pulling you when you're trying to get up out of poverty in the black community. That's our struggle. We always have to carry baggage with us people. Every black man know what we're talking about here, so we all carry baggage with us. We're not complaining about helping our parents, helping our friends, our family when we can, but that's a baggage. It's a baggage that a lot of other races do not have. How many other races have the baggage of you have to take care of your mother and your father, or your mother and father already have something for you prepared. So when you start making local tools and fuse, you get to keep it and build a life so you can be a next successful human being on the earth. But how many of us start like that where your parents even have a piece of land for you? How many of us have to start from scratch? Even though you're starting from scratch, you still have to help your parents. You still have to help your next black person. Might be a sister, might be a brother, might be a friend, might be a cousin, might be somebody. There's always somebody in the black community that need help. So therefore, as you try to pull yourself up in the black community, there's always baggage around you. Always baggage around you. So it's harder for a black man to rise. So when you see a black man really rise out of the poverty and him have something, it wasn't easy. Other people have an easier path to get there than the black man, because they do not have these baggages. They more likely have somebody take off the baggage off of them. Here, son, here's your house. Here, son, here's some money in your account. Here, son, here's some property. Here, son, we left something for you, some inheritance. Some other people. But we do not have the luxury of that. As we rise and shine out of the slum and the gutter, all black people right across the plain from the Caribbean to Africa, even America. That's our call. That's our cry. People, even in America, I say that. You think of Jamaica alone? Because once upon a time, it thinks that only Jamaica alone have that baggage. We have to send back money to Western Union to help the parents, to help Pookie and this and that, when we could have used this money to further my life. You have to help your parents who never give you nothing. People, I'm not here on social media quarreling and whining about helping parents and family members. People have been doing this thing for me Young is a part of me. I love doing it. Me so love doing and helping my parents and my family. It give me joy, people. It give me joy in a special part of me. But I'm just talking to you and tell you how, if we didn't have this stuff, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about all of us, black people. All of us. So many baggage we have. That's why it's harder for us to get up there. When I see a black man who work hard and reach up there finally, people, it wasn't easy. Salute him or her. Salute him or her. We always have the baggage. How much, I mean, like, seriously? And not white, you have white people, Indian and Chinese. You have some of these culture, when you're married, them give you a house. Your family give you a house when you're married. They give you things to help you along the way. When you married, what you do? As a black people, we have to take our mother and father in our house. People, I don't quarrel about helping our parents. I'm talking about how it kind of harder for us. So when they say that brother struggle, I don't Haiti, any other country, Africa, any other country around us, the struggle is the same. It's the same people. Even America. It's the same. Always struggle. No matter you try. And with black parents don't left nothing for me because they never have anything anyways. They never have anything. And the parents before them never left nothing for them either. Because the parents before them never have anything. They never have nothing to left. Give me parents. Or my grandparents. There was nothing. No inheritance from nowhere. Not like some other people. So when you know that it's not easy for us to get up there. In many different obstacles that we be. Plus the different lines that are drawn and the historical stuff that them still hold against us. That is systematic. We understand that. The different obstacles now we are the maze of problems to survive on this earth for black people. But besides that, even though all of that, people, I'm gonna stop reminding you that a black man was president. And not just for one term because they made a mistake. They put him back up in there for the second term, 8 years. I say that to say this, there's still hope. There's still hope, my people. There's still a chance. Don't ever give up hope. Because you know why? We gave up hope at a black man becoming a president. Yes, we have. We gave up hope on a black man becoming a president. Let me give you an example of that. First time before Obama in the White House, you used to have American comedians running jokes. We watch them on Comedy Central all the time. Running black president jokes. They were saying in their video skit that if the White House ever experienced a black president, it's not gonna run good. Black people, you know, don't mean much of themselves. Comedians, black comedians. Because them never see far. Them never see a black man becoming a president. So black comedians in America, people, this is serious, you know. We never expect much of ourselves. So black comedians start making jokes. So if a black man become the president, they're gonna play basketball in the front of the White House lawn, and they might have barbecue, and Pookie gonna be drinking beer, the 40 beer, and you know everything gonna be so ghetto. How many times I hear comedians and those type of black president jokes? Some of you have, right? Now, after Obama, have you heard any more black president jokes like that? No, because Obama did not put no basketball in front of White House lawn. He did not drink no 40. He did not have the barbecue grill. He did not all of that in the front of it. As a matter of fact, he was one of the best behaving man, decency, him and the family. He was the best. He was the best. You might not like him policy, but look at what I'm saying. You talk about decency. None of them crazy investigation upon the man. You know allegation upon him and his family. Me talk about a black man. I remember The reason why I'm saying this, whether they like Obama or not, is just, oh, black people never expect good of themselves. That's why these black president joke came up in the first place. If a black man become president, what would have happened is because another black man don't see good in any group. Nothing no good. So I'm gonna say, boy, we so terrible that if one of us become president, we're gonna be the worst president in the White House. But must I tell you, Obama proved them wrong. Whether you like Obama policy or not, or his politics or not, that's not why me refer to Obama. Coming up here either way. The reason why I'm referring to Obama is just the blackness. The person who become president, the same complexion comedians were saying that would work. Because we so bad and terrible that we're not going there and make the worst president. Now, have you seen any more black president jokes? Me said, do you see any more black president jokes anywhere around here? Have you seen any? No more black president jokes. No more. Because they can't say that Obama was one of the most decent. He's one of the most decent. Him and his wife and his family. Decent people them. Put the politics aside. But him not going to go do no nonsense. Bill Clinton going to go do all type of stuff. And I mean, like, serious. The type of stuff they're going to go violate the place. Trump has to. One of them going to people go do a lot of stuff. And get investigated. See that? These are the things me are telling you about. Someone with a rate to self. Someone with a rate to self. I tell you, self-hate. Someone with a rate to self. What more we have to prove to each other that we can do this? We got this. What more we have to prove to each other as black people that we got this, you know? I did a day, we do a video, I tell them, say, how much stuff black people invent. We invent every goddamn thing. It's like nobody else invent nothing. The amount of thing and the most important thing on this earth that we invent, it cannot really no matter if nobody invented anything, you know, like I said. I don't lie, people. But what more? Your brothers and sisters on this earth have to prove to the group of us that we got this and we can do this. Then what more do you have to see? The struggling Haiti and all different country. So nobody now come. They now come. When we look for IMF, we are getting this money for IMF and they come with this attachment. Over and over. We sit down and make everybody dictate to us. You lend me money and I dictate to it. Then even the Chinese see that. So we're stupid. So if they're going to lend them some money, I'm going to do some stuff for them. Condition them on it too. So here come the Chinese come salvage what is left of slavery. They don't see it, you know. They don't see it. Because the Chinese know say, I can't check him run to. People, just look. It's time we unite and get it together because we can do it. We are the best. Look among us people, we can find the love for each other no more, no man. We don't find the love for we hate each other so much like we mentioned before. As we get a dollar, so we move from among us, gone somewhere else. We program to hate each other. That's as we get our money, sir, at the quickest chance we get, we move from among black people. We move and we're going to live in a white neighborhood. And so we program. We program so as God bless you, we have our money, you see it with all the stars, them, the athlete, them, they got married a white woman, they got married white man. We program so much that you take your riches instead of you come back in the community to come help. You got married to somebody else. People, I'm not against you marry different race. Me not see nothing wrong with that. Me not see nothing wrong with a black man one day, a white woman, or Chinese. I see totally nothing wrong with that. But why is it every time it seems as if we make it as black people, we don't keep it we don't want a black woman no more as a black man. A black woman no good for you no more. Eh? As you start make some money, a black woman no good no more. You want a little white chick for your harm. Me see it happening especially in America. It's like you win now whenever look a white chick. Yeah man, me win, me reach, you know. Yeah man, money plus a white chick. Oh, everything is balanced. Yes, the two sides of the bread, sandwich in the middle, we good. People me see it. Enough of these brothers up here, so as their money, so the man them jump ship Our white man they want, them gone somewhere else. These are the things we don't understand when it come to us. We always a shot ourselves in the foot. I am not against that. Married, whatever you want married. But we just question it. Why is it when you have money, when you're poor, you want married? But as you have money, son, God bless you, no. You got high school, you're the black woman. Now you got you start you get drafted to be in the basketball team now. You play a major basketball. All of a sudden you want the black woman no more. You are a white woman. Enough time to see that people. Black man never think about that too. But them as they make money, black woman they don't want black woman no more. They come with all type of excuse and them woman a black woman. All type of excuse why them don't want no black woman because of this and that. But hold on there. What if your father was thinking the same way about your mother? My people. Eh? Facebook, kindly come to YouTube, Jamaican Carlos TV. That phone there dead. And if you call the shot longer, I'm going to charge it Walter Guan. So, me happy. Come over Jamaican Carlos TV. Eh? Please, Facebook, come to Jamaican Carlos TV. Look, we have a couple more minutes of reasoning. Come over there, Jamaican Carlos TV, my people. Come on over YouTube, okay? Respect. Yes, my people. This conversation must under the Guango tree there, you know. Because they say nobody now come. Me I try to tell you already, you know. Me I tell you already. Me I tell you already, say nobody now come. Look how long we wait. Look how long Haiti I wait. Me born come see that. Struggle on Haiti. And now we are better, we are wiser, we are smarter. More intelligent. And we can't see what problem. The problem is lack of unity among us. Don't you see everybody unite? All these white country them unite, you know. Them call themselves whatever they want to call themselves, you know. You see, that's why you see the white man always call himself God. Because they're like, we're afraid to take up this thing and call himself Lord. The white man call himself his lordship. God. We call him again King. Then we call the woman call herself Queen. Prince and princesses. Duke. My Lord. And that the white man what you call him now, my Lord. England. And them things come from, imagine can them rule over so many countries. So them think they rule of all the earth. That's what we call the king, the queen, prince and princesses, and the duke. What other name them call them people? My lord, master. You watch all some old time show and the other man them talk like the power, you know, the power where Jaja. But hold on there. Me a big man now. We born come see this. We born come see this. I want we go Lego and unite. From Africa to the Caribbean, we have to come home together. We are scattered. We are scattered. For give an example, look at our country. Andrew Onis is the leader. When Trump was in power, Andrew Onis, remember, I showed the division, right? And we're not coming together. Under Andrew Onis and Trump, Trump make him divide us against the CARICOM, right? United the Caribbean Islands, right? Because remember the meeting when him come up with Trump against the yes of the rest of the Caribbean country. Who remember that? Remember that the Venezuela stuff on the island, all them stuff. I remember we in Venezuela did are going better. Not true, we never have a relationship, right? But we go insert ourselves in the US and Venezuela problem. We have nothing to do with us Jamaicans, you know. And the rest of Caribbean country, island, I tell Andrew One say, do not do that. Make we stick together because I don't feel think that. But what Andrew Onis did, he did went go have a meet with Trump, not true. And I'm show a picture of Andrew Onis in the back of the room, like we in the back of the room, Andrew Onis like close to the bathroom down. So the black leader, they say, why would they put the man down there? So I never up there so. People who remember that. Then we see the other day with Kamina Johnson, General Secretary, the Commonwealth General Secretary seat. We see Here we go again, Jamaica, go against the rest of Caribbean country, try to get rid of the woman that was already in there. And now my procedure, this never happened yet, what Kamina Johnson was trying to do, and seat the woman that was already in that post. So Kamina Johnson, Andrew Onis, one of them, here we go again. Andrew Onis was doing that again on behalf of England. Because Boris Johnson, based on what we have learned, because Boris Johnson never liked the woman. So here goes Andrew Onis is used like a tool and a puppet. Going against the whole of the Caribbean. For who? Go against it. First time we go against the Caribbean for who? Trump. The second time we go against the Caribbean for who? England. So how many countries have been used like this and just bring division among us instead of to unite? So you see these little things, people. You see these little things I'm telling you? It's not good for us. We always make somebody a leader have a head. Somebody always have a head like a clothespin. Somebody else always have a head. And I may tell, some other country always have a goddamn head. We can't decide for ourselves. That's what I'm telling you. Say. If we don't come together, they might have a head until God come. So while going to Africa there, it probably not going to stop until the US go over there with a helicopter and drop some sitting and put some bomb and mash up or do something. But you know, how it don't stop? Because we don't come together, it's like we're on our head. See, remember me just tell what Andrew Onis doing now. And how many other prime ministers before him pull off stuff like that? That instead of it draw us together, it push us apart, it bring an explosion and separate everything. You should never make no other country go against a group of people. That's how we say we need allies. And if anybody thinks that they want to make us suffer because we say no to certain things we don't like and feed them policy, we can't trade among each other. We control the food. Food are the biggest thing, you know. Food. You can't keep whatever, but as long as we have food, we can survive. Food security, and we can trade from Caribbean to Africa. Africa got everything. So if we say no, they want to push a policy part us, I say no. We don't agree with that. And they might come down with the punishment. We can say to hell with you. Don't send the flower come then. We can, people, these are the things may explain and show you. But when you have a prime minister I go against everybody because you want to go sit down next to Trump. You want to meet Donald Trump. Because you want to meet Donald Trump, you go against everybody. I go push up a nose in America and Venezuela problem. When we never have no problem with Venezuela. What kind of... We need to stop those shit like that. Because our... If we have a problem with you, you're not going to force me to not talk to that man there. You're not going to force me to be an enemy of him because you're an enemy of him. I want since what you don't get in that. I want come me never did I know. Me don't know what between Uno. What happened between you guys? I really don't know. I know me say me a friend of the two of Uno. No, you are tell me say me must talk you're in Bex. No, you want me to talk to him too. It don't make no sense. But the same thing with Kamina Johnson stuff. Because Boris Johnson don't like the woman I want to use Jamaica's tool again because problem. It's a little proxy nonsense that they behind the scene and push a button them. And if you understand me, that is major confusion. Yeah, man. So big up everybody else up. Let me yell up a few on Uno. Because I'm going to take the time out for there with me, you know, man. Sure. Yeah, man. Debbie Jervis, Wagwan. Hyacinth Frost. Hyacinth Frost said, yes, sir. Never say never for you. Never know. We never know. People tell me, I tell you. Never say never. You see a man on the road there, asleep on the shed. Just pray to God that never happened to you. But never say, I will never be homeless. People, some things happen to me in a life on earth. Something when me say out of my mouth that will never. Me swallow that long time. And years me know, so me must have said that a long time. People, life slapped me so hard in my face. Bow, bow, bow. What you mean say never? Young. Kick me all the way behind. Life beat me up. So years ago, then the word in my mouth. Just pray to God it happened to you. Debbie, we as black people need to follow some of our counterparts, other races, and unite and get together and build ourselves and country up. Start in our immediate communities, and build from there. And a lie. And that me say all the time, Debbie. Why we can't look and learn? Why we can't look at other people? Look at. We don't look and learn until we just broke every day. We don't have no money. But are we, the 20% in America buy everything? Because we take the money and go buy some other thing where other people now buy. Because we not look and we not learn. You know, see the Chinese man now buy the name brand clothes we buy. You know, see the Indian man now spend the money to buy such a belt. White man now do that. Now take the money and spend power pen pan and we're the poorest. Right? So, we now look and learn and say, how the white man stay in our way man depend? How the Chinese get rich? How the Indian get rich? But they not buy what we buy, you know. I save the money. I was watching a Chinese youth the other day was talking about when he go to school at Jamaica, how him save money when Jamaica Chinese youth here always attack. He must say when he go to school, when he grew up in Jamaica, him wearing flip-flop right down to the ground. And he said if he flip-flop bust off, him go get glue and glue it up. The Chinese youth attack, you know. Now him have his store in Jamaica, in the supermarket out there. The youth will always do video from Jamaica. One Jamaica Chinese youth. He might tell with there in that video how him go to school would bring cook lunch and they pick them and use to tease him and say mother food stink. He say he used to bring lemonade in a buckle and they used to say a pee in the buckle as a Chinese man. But they don't know say a Chinese man has save money. And money man save because later on you gonna come in supermarket. All these little things are we not learning. The example them and the lessons they all around we are we not learning. We're not taking from them. We're not learning. We're not learning so the white man now buy the expensive shoes like you and the way I wear. We're not learning. So the Indian man not do that. The Chinese man not do that. We're not learning. So like I say, right so Debbie, we need to look and learn. We are better. We are better than these people. We are good people. We're not stupid. We just see a youth in Africa. Let me see if I find the video. Come in, I love to play this for you guys before. Even just the audio. Make you hear something. One youth in Africa, come and put it on page, you know. But you know, some of you know. Don't know what I go on. I want to play it. See if I can find it. One youth in Africa who I'll show you Africa advance. Just the blacks. Just black people worldwide. We got it. We got it. Just need to believe in each other. The whole of it, you know. We just need to believe in each other, family. That's all we need to do. Believe the hell in each other. Well, I might not have it right here, but I thought I have it. Thought I did, but let me tell you something, man. Africa is a place where advance and develop. It's not the place like what them want us to believe. It's a stick in your hand and chase down something to eat, some animal, and you're hungry and you're dusty. That's the type of stuff that they planted in our head from our youth until now. And if we have it and us believe that's so Africa stay, and in reality, Africa is advancing. Major. So we just see a youth over there will make his car but run off of the nothing. Radio frequency. That's why it run off a radio frequency around you. It's just like people, not even solar. A young youth in the car in Africa, not even solar. You don't have a battery. Africa, and him cannot get patent feed people because the man defy the laws of physics. Africa did that. Me post it on my Facebook page, man. The youth defy the laws of physics in Africa. You know what I say? He make one helicopter that can run past so many different fuel. Africa. Him say he can't get no patent feed because the type of car him build not supposed to build. There's nothing in the book. They've never seen nothing like that. There's no reference to that before. Him defy the law of nature, of physics. Him cannot get no patent people. But him get people behind him in Africa, behind the project, and them a push it. People, the youth, so smart. In Africa, people, He build a car, man, better than Elon Musk. People, no battery, no, you have to charge, no bat. Me find the people, I play for you. Just listen to the audio. Think a joke. Just listen, people. We got this. Got the bad now come.
A scientific breakthrough with this green energy technology.
Listen.
An electric car, which he said. A brief trip into the future with inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso.
Listen.
He's claiming a scientific breakthrough with this green energy technology. An electric car, which he says converts radio frequencies into energy.
At the powertrain, we did it in-house, which makes it the first electric vehicle in the world that drives without needing recharging systems. On the greener power off-grid machine, it's very unique. For the first time, energy is being generated using a radio frequency and without moving paths.
Chikumbutso is not the typical scientist. He dropped out of school aged 14 and says he's developed his blueprints through research and visions from God. A showroom in Harare showcases his prototypes. A helicopter that operates using any one of the 5 fuels, including paraffin, a drone and a household transformer that he says can multiply power 100-fold. But he says breaking his disruptive technology into the world has not been easy. He's failed to patent his work.
That's why we end up finding nuclear scientists, electromagnetic professors, so that they can assist us on the patent process. But as you are aware that in patents, anything that violates the laws of physics is not an industrial applicable solution. They classify it as a perpetual motion device.
Whoa.
Luis Kupenala, a South African-based Angolan businessman, has poured millions into the project, but now believes it's time to commercialize. He says the Angolan government and a Brazil private energy player have signed up to buy some of their products, but that other investors don't generally believe anything credible can come out of Africa.
We sell from our skin color. We don't believe on ourselves. But obviously, a new generation has another responsibility to change this kind of paradigm to another level, whereby we have to capitalize on our abilities in Africa.
Zimbabwean scientists who spoke to the SABC also expressed skepticism, but Chikumbutso brushes the naysayers aside. He says he's determined to ensure that his God-given gift brings energy to light up the continent and put Zimbabwe on the technological map. Shingai Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.
You think I joke me, mate? Eh? The man dropped out of school at 14.
Mm-hmm.
The youth dropped out of school at 14 and I'm a scientist now. That means, or you drop out of school at 14 and you find yourself a scientist. Hey, how you drop out of school at 14? The man a scientist. He do research and him say God give him the gift. God give him the gift. How him know if he use a radio frequency to make car drive? People, them say 3 times them try to kill him. 3 assassination attempt. Come and start dig up some of that thing about him. A 3 assassination attempt on this young youth life. Me want one of them car there. People who know the one of them car there as a black man or anywhere in the world. Wouldn't you want a car when I use nothing? No electricity, you don't use no gas. People, they want him neck for that. Me say they want for him neck pan a platter. See, Elon Musk there, he make car and claim say them car, people, that's why I'm not drive electric car. My car hybrid. Because my car must charge while it's driving. Now, Elon Musk claims they make electric car. But the electric car, you have to stop at a station and charge them. You think that Elon Musk could make a car that can recharge itself while you're driving? A hybrid does. My car got battery. The AC is on right now. It's running off of the electricity, right? The car, and the engine turn on when the battery go low or something. You know, my car you go like a motor turn on in my car, charging up my battery while me I talk to you right now. But you know, you're not engine at all right now. The AC is on. You know, you're no engine. How is it Toyota can do it, but Elon Musk cannot do it? There is money to be made from this charging station. When you go to Tesla charging station, it's just like a gas station. You plug up, you pay money. You don't charge for free. Nothing for free. So imagine all these thousands of charging stations in America and around the world, millions. Imagine the man who make the car. How much money he make? Remember, you know? And the Exxon Mobil and make the money for at the charging station, you know. All that money going back to Elon Musk. And a Chevron and a Texaco. All this, when you go to a Tesla charging port, charging station, supercharger station, it all marked Tesla. So the money is going back to who? So all this car, so maybe the car can make for drive and a charge, but money have to be made. You think Elon must sit down and say, I just can't make them a car that drive and a charge. I know how to make some money. I want to make them go for so many miles, then them have to come back to me. Like them going to the gas station. And the charging port are like gas station people. Because the money go right back to Tesla. So all over the world. So here this brother, people. The man build a car, the youth jump out of school at 14. And I've seen some invention out of Africa. I see some little school girl that make aeroplane, you know, man. Aeroplane where you flying and some little girl that make some little school girl, you know. In the engineering, some little school girl that make that for them project Africa. And this youth, who's a scientist, jump out of school at 14. 3 assassination attempt on the youth life because you come up with a car that don't need battery, that don't need any damn thing. No gas. Just what's around you. Just being on earth and the car drive. Who come? People, we need, as the man them say, we don't believe in ourselves as black people. And that the man say no. He say, we don't believe in, I swear to God, people. Are we programmed this way? For we don't believe in ourselves? Because enough time we go in a places and see our black people, them look upon me and size me up and like them better than me. You go in a place sometimes see other black people because them look at, they might have dressed in a more expensive clothes than you. See them here? Eh? We treat each other certain way. And we treat other people different. Even when they have our own business, black business treat other people differently than how them treat them own people. We treat people, let's sit down on one black person business. And look if you have white and black car, different race are coming. Just look on the different, service. Look on the different service. Pay attention. Pay the different attention to the different service other people get opposed to us. And we see one of this shit out, you know. And when other people do it to us, we come out and we scream and we bawl. But we see one and dish out something to us. When we know so we don't like when other people dish it out to us, we need to look at ourselves. So back to the front of my video. We need to unite as my people. From the Caribbean to Africa. Haiti is crying for help. Haiti is our brother, our sister. Can't you hear that? Can't you hear the scream? Can't we hear the scream? No, we're busy having fun with other people over here, sir. Trade looking good over here, so business is looking good. Tourism coming in. We have to trade with other people, other different races. Haiti screaming. Can you hear the scream? You can hear it from the Caribbean all the way to Africa. You hear Haiti scream for help. This scream has been there from I was born. Haiti has been screaming out for help. We don't see it. It's not our business. And our country. And our people them. It is our business. Because whenever you're going to have your Haiti, whenever your Haiti moment come, nobody ain't coming. Same way. It's time black people unite and have a coalition and some allies among us. Just like the US and other countries have allies for war, we can have allies for supporting each other for disaster. Because at the earth with the pan, natural disaster, civil uprising, or whatever the case might be, we can stand up for each other. Without waiting on the US to come in at the US to come in, and when they come in, they come take over. Because you don't have no goddamn sense in the first place. And since me going to spend all this money over here, so me going to have all the talk. So, I hope it makes sense. The argument makes sense. I love the people. I love them. I stop all this argument with you know. But I know what me really mean. Coming out talking a parable, you know. More come to the street. I mean, I don't have to confuse, with my videos. No, man. Videos must make sense in every sentence. That's all, people. Yeah, man, videos make sense in every sentence. We must help ourselves. Nobody now come. And believe me, Jamaica will have a Haiti moment one day. Other country will too. And it might last for decades, it might last for centuries. But let me tell you something. This is earth. This is earth. This is earth. I never said never. Like me telling already. Never. The Spirit of God never happened to Jamaica. Never say never. Yeah? Big up Arlene Foster, Jennifer Davis. We all need to unite for better and stronger. It's the only way, family. My God. It's the only way. We have so much resources between us in the Caribbean, straight to Africa. My God. If we come together, what could break that bond? Oh my God. We need allies forces. Me say, imagine what going to hear today if you have people fly down the group up from Caribbean to Africa, and we fly down Haiti. You think that things would fix? You think that things would fix? Come on, man. They'd rather listen to us than the white man come here. They must say, don't say, Haiti said they don't want the US there, they don't want the UN there. You know, them head down there, so are the white man. Me understand that. Because the white man always come to help, but some attachment always are left there, right? Haitian people don't want that. We know them wouldn't be thinking this way if they know say have the ally among us in one of our country. I come they come find out what going on so. What going on so? Please. Yeah, man. Queen RR, manners and respect. BCA Smith. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, family. Manners and respect. Hyacinth, Frost, and manners and respect to each and every one of them. So head of state. Manners and respect to everyone that tune in. Peter Flynn, big up yourself, Mr. Flynn. Manners and respect to each and every one. And Miss Chrissy Hutchinson. Manners and respect to everyone in attendance right here. And people, remember me tell you, there's a Jamaica, Haiti problem is too heavy for Jamaica to lift up. It need more people to lift up that plank there. That's why I call for coalition. That's why I call for unity. Because nobody now come for Haiti. So what the rest of us gonna do? Don't help them because it's not happening to us. Every time the white man come around, him call the shots because I must spend the money. And then they hear somebody lead this, I must lead that, because we fail to lead. Backside. This if I like me I tell. I like me I tell. I don't like how we do things, man. Now come back here, man. We can, unity strength. I said they show more respect. But when they know so they don't unite, they can't get Andrew Otis to come at the White House against the rest of the group. They can't get him to force out the General Secretary that was already there for the Commonwealth, send Kamina Johnson to go to light a fire over there. I know so you can't win. Waste millions of Jamaican dollars behind that, Millions of Jamaican dollars behind that. You make these white people push you and pull you to go against your own. How much other leader in another country get pushed and pulled by leader? We go start conflict, this so we go mash up over this kind of like go some start some nonsense. How many other black leaders in how many other country I get used by like that? Andrew Otis was used. We go against Venezuela and we don't have no problem with them. Except for the US have problem with them. And here we go, we find ourselves here, Venezuela. We go against the rest of Caribbean country, we say, don't go there. No, sir. And John Lone, they go there. The real people who go there, never go there. And he will do it again with Kamina Johnson. We do it again, Going against the grain. Going against the group of people. For what? The things, what they promise you. Go against your own. So these are the things ministers are simply trying to tell us, nobody should come in to break the bond among us. We need a bond. That's why I ask how many other black leaders is taking them type of pill. Nobody be say Andrew Unas alone. Me love you now. Me gone. You tell me one thing in the comment section. You share my video. The black things me I talk about. We turn our ball and I look who come help me. When they say over there, when the white man, America not come. Oh God, from my boy America, I look for with the red, white and blue flag. I never come. We never can say the coalition that come. Yeah man, I see Ethiopia come. Yeah man, I see Ghana soldier them they are. Nurse from Ghana they are. You know? Yeah. We never see that people. We never see a coalition of black people that's come for help another country. It's always the red, white and blue are come. That me ask you to say, haven't the white man done enough for us already? What more you want the white man to do? Let's be honest, man. Haven't the white man done enough for us? One of them, me doing a video already, and me say, if America should never give Jamaica another dime again, we should be okay. If America should never give Jamaica another penny in aid again, we good. Just think about the amount of people that came from Jamaica that is living in America right now. Think about the amount of people. Just think about that. Think about the amount of people where America open them door. How much millions are we? Whole heap away over here. Left from Jamaica, come up here, go school, get trade, get education, get job, have business. Some of them even have politics in the people in place. So hold on. Haven't America done enough in that regard? So we could take all what we learned over here so, to go back to our country. Have America help a lot of people, enough people for your country. So your people could take what them give you and what you learn you back to your country. Just look on the good now, man. Be honest and fair. Beside it, so look at ism and schism was still there and the lines were drawn and stuff that are systematic. But we still have the education, we still have the skills, the business, the this, the that, the wealth. So haven't America done enough for Jamaica? So if Jamaica don't get another penny in aid from Jamaica, because a third of the GDP in Jamaica is us in the diaspora. And we the ones who left the shore. So we still play a great role in our yard. From afar, we keep it up. If we the diaspora stop sending money to Jamaica, our country collapse. Probably like Haiti. So that's what I ask. Have the white man done enough? It's time to pick up what we have. So if America don't even give you another piece of bulla, they could find a way, no man. They could find a way, no man. Always I look for the white man to come save the backside. Always. Someone don't love my argument still, but me the son of a Rasta man. Me no give a damn. I see what me see. As the son of a Rasta man, that's what me see around me from my boy till now. I'm very conscious of blackness. Me very conscious of that. But we always look for the white man to come save me. Me go on, people. Me love you now. The conversation is Haiti. It's our business. Heavy than Jamaica. Jamaica can't touch a piece of plank there. Because you don't wait till help come before you broke your back. Peace out. Love you now.